All right, crypto market update. Let's begin. All right, we'll start with Bitcoin. We're still overall fairly bearish. That's our hourly high, which has not been broken yet. So yeah, we're still bearish. That's all I can say. And I'm just going to be looking for ongoing opportunities for distributions. It looks as if we are leaving behind some form of demand in here. So we will monitor that. That wick there kind of already shows me that price is showing signs of weakness. There's not a whole lot more reason for us to come higher. Yeah. Like, just expect us to go lower. We've kind of grabbed everything there was to grab. We've grabbed extreme liquidity right here. Right there. That's actually a really nice POI. So yeah, overall, at least for now, context remains the same. Context remains the same. So just, yeah, just be patient, look for shorts. Yeah. Let's see what USDT dominance is doing. Is it doing the same thing? Quite a few squiggles here. I have a feeling we are still bullish on the hourly. Yes, we are. So even on USDT dominance, we're still bullish on the hourly. So yeah, overall, like, keep it pretty simple, guys. Bullish on USDT dominance, bearish as on Bitcoin. So far, just expect alts to go lower. Yeah, ETH not doing a whole lot. It's kind of ran through this demand, and it will probably continue to go lower. That's my take. Yeah, maybe here we start forming something, some local distribution scalp. Yeah, like, I'm only going to be looking for distributions. I made a mistake yesterday taking what looked like, it did look like a really clean setup, but it was a very highly counter context long on render. So yeah, learn my lesson there. Don't go counter context, just trade with the context. As much as the setup looks clean, trade with the context. Asta, not interested at all whatsoever. WIF is ripping through all these levels here. Same thing in WIF. I'm not too interested in anything at the moment. I expect this demand to get hit pretty shortly. Render, I may have I would have removed my drawings, but essentially I tried to trade this move right here. Yeah. So this was my range starting point. No, actually, as a matter of fact, I lied. I tried to trade this move, which, yeah, like, range just looks so much like market structure, and yeah, heavily counter context. So there you go. Yeah, same thing for render. Looks like it's might even fail this range. I'm not too sure yet. So far, it's reclaimed it pretty nicely. So we will wait and see what might happen there. Not a whole lot that I am interested in with render at the moment. You can kind of use this as extreme demand. Yeah, that is kind of it. Link has also front ran this demand, but has swept extreme liquidity though. This is pretty sure this was in a higher time frame potential accumulation, but obviously I'm not going to take anything until we grab some extreme demand. But yeah, there's no reason to enter here whatsoever. Like I would not be entering. No return to zone, heaps of supply above. Once again, just look for distributions, guys. Keep it simple. Keep an eye out for distributions. Not a whole lot to do here in terms of Pepe. Not really seeing any form of distribution. Fartcoin, same thing. This is probably going to be we've swept extreme. We swept this liquidity below. This is probably going to be a fairly quick market check, just because if there's nothing looking relatively similar to a distribution, then I'm genuinely not interested. Yeah, ETH's honestly the closest thing for now. Sui not interested. Town not interested. Ton completed its distribution. Litecoin not interested. Doge is bouncing off demand, and it bounced off demand nicely, but it'll probably be for won't be for too long term. I don't think it'll be too long term. Virtual. Same thing, there was demand here, which Virtual's kind of running through it. Nothing that is of interest to me. You got like a semi 45-minute OBIF here. Hype, not doing a whole lot. Same thing, you've got heaps of demand below, so there's a lot more reason for price to go lower, but if it's not forming any sort of distributions, then we are not interested. Pump, similar story for Pump. Where is it at? Okay, it's pretty much failing this range. Cake. Cake's looking interesting. Cake's actually looking really interesting, but I do think it's going to go lower. So given this, I feel like there might be some opportunities here to catch some potential distributions. And this might just be one now. So we will see what happens here. We can move Cake to the top of our list. Did I not put an alert there? Awesome, sweet. Yeah, that's it for Cake. Is there any supply we should be aware of up here? Not really, it's kind of all been grabbed. Like there's some liquidity here. It's not a requirement that we grab it. If we wick high and grab this, then obviously that's a lot more for our context and an extra confluence, which is always good, but not too fast. Yeah, we'll move Cake to the top. Aztec can go down. It's never really given us much. BNB. BNB potentially. There's a lot. Yeah, there is a lot of supply above. There is liquidity below, so a lot more reason to go lower. Potentially something here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, just give that more time. We'll move. BNB can come up. Quant, not doing a whole lot. It's also left behind supply, which still hasn't been mitigated. There is demand below. XMR's looking interesting. There is supply above, so I would like to see a retest upon this supply. As of now, not a whole lot that I am interested in. Sol the same. I think it's deviating a higher time frame range, which is kind of failing at the moment. XRP, similar story, not doing a whole lot. XLM, same thing, not doing a whole lot. It's kind of you might get a little accumulation model here. Counter context, return to zone's okay. Yeah, nothing that interests me, however. Has left demand below, which is, you might get an interesting pullback. Other than that, it's very counter context, and as similar to Render, I'm not a fan of entering any counter context setups. This is now my new range on Aave. Yeah, and then I have, yeah, this is technically valid. Technically speaking, this is valid. It is leaving heavy demand here, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is valid. We'll see. We'll see how price moves here. And then Bitcoin Cash, nothing at the moment. So yeah, overall, very quick today, straight to the point. And in terms of the crypto market, expect quite a bit lower. Yeah, just be patient. Expect lower. Look for the distributions. The only 2-3 pairs I'm interested in at the moment are ETH, Cake potentially here, and WIF as well potentially. No, not WIF. What was the other one? Cake, BNB. Yeah, just pretty much just Cake, BNB. That's kind of it. Cake, BNB, and ETH. So yeah, stay patient there. See what happens. And yeah, stay disciplined. I'll catch you all on the Forex update. Peace.